Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation. Today I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit more Tier 3 Quicksilver. I've been loving the hell out of him. And you guys are going to see where he can really outshine Deadpool in this video. He's going to do some things that Deadpool just never has been able to do on my account. So it's pretty freaking insane. Now a lot of people are always asking me, who's better, Deadpool or Quicksilver? And the first thing I would say is, well, it depends on the game mode. In PvP, I do give the advantage to Quicksilver. I do think he's a little bit better. He has all that native penetration. And yeah, he's just a real nightmare. The iframes, I mean, he doesn't have Deadpool's heal, but, ever since Fracture's been introduced, that's pretty much kind of alleviated the heals. So, and plus, Quicksilver's a good Jean Grey killer, man. He's a destroyer. But against Corvus and Proxima, it's definitely Deadpool, guys. He's definitely better than Quicksilver, and I can show that in another video. But in this video, it's Quicksilver's time to shine, and we're going to show where he is stronger than old Deadpool, and that's where all defense down doesn't come into play. So my Quicksilver has 30,000 physical attack, he has 130 attack speed, 45 crit rate, 197 critical damage more or less, 40 almost max ignore defense, close enough, and he has max skill cooldown. All of his gears are 25, obviously. He has all 5-star Urus, all amplified slots, and all of his gears are at 6. He has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set, and he still has the CTP of Energy, which I don't think I'm going to change. I think this is pretty much the perfect obelisk for him, especially since you get this Ignore Dodge here. And since he has 50% Ignore Dodge in his Tier 2 passive, I believe it's his Tier 2 passive, we'll look real quick. Yeah, he's got 50% in his Tier 2 passive. That gives him a total of 74%, which is pretty much enough. You only need one Ignore Dodge tracker, if even that, against Corvus, which is pretty nice. And he has a normal ranked uni. So guys, let's just get right into it, and let's rock and roll. Okay guys, so the first run we're going to do is ABX. Now this is on no restriction day. The beast will have a guard, but since Quicksilver's got all that penetration, he's going to penetrate the guard. And something you're going to notice in this is that I do have the SFX animation on. I heard through the grapevine that he does more damage with it on, so I thought I'd try it. And you know what? I don't think I would argue with it. It does seem like he does more damage with it on. So yeah, and guys, the rotation is real simple with old Quicksilver. Now, you really should be using Luna in ABX on Speed Hero Day and Female Speed Hero Day. But if you don't have Luna, Quicksilver is a hell of an option for one of those days since he's not a female. And you guys can see we're not even using Nick Fury, nothing. We're just using a free-to-play setup. We got She-Hulk and Coulson, and that's it. And he will cap out this freaking score. The dude is nuts. And you just want to start with that 5-4. Get the damage proc on the 4. When the 4 finishes, he's going to come and do a punch. Then hit your 1. Cancel into the 3. He jumps up into the air. Lands down. As soon as he lands down, you're going to hit your 5 again. Go back into the 4. Go back into the 1, 3. As soon as the 3 lands down, then you're going to hit your 5. Cancel into the Tier 3. And get your damage proc on the Tier 3. It's pretty simple. I mean, if you guys want to see an ABX guide on this guy, I guess I could do that, but I imagine a lot of you probably have Luna. Even though she's a paywall, a lot of people when they start the game, they go ahead and pick Luna because, well, she's a highly recommended character. But this just shows how strong he is. He already hit 2 million guys with a CTP of energy in the first half of this fight with this team. By the way, just to let you guys know, I did this with Nick Fury, and I'll put up a screenshot of that. I did 4.4 million with Nick Fury, and that wasn't even a good run. It was a decent run, but it wasn't a good run. That is insane. He did that with a CTP of energy, and this is what I'm talking about as far as there are game modes where he'll shine more than Deadpool. Deadpool cannot do this. His all defense down gets debuffed. It doesn't work here worth a crap. And that takes away a tremendous amount of his damage. Whereas Quicksilver is just raw, unadulterated power. And this is something that's amazing about this guy. He just pours out the freaking... Look at this guy. He is just pouring out the damage like... Oh my... It's insane. guys, with the CTP of energy, this really is bonko that he's able to do this. I have 55% physical attack on my cards, and this uniform is ranked normal on top of that. Yeah, I got a good build other than that, but still, pretty damn insane. So any of you guys that got a good 40% physical attack on your cards, or 40% all attack, you'll be able to cap Quicksilver out as long as you build him up right. I mean, look at this, guys. 3.6 million with a free-to-play team. This is something Deadpool cannot do. So let's go into something else where Deadpool has a hell of a hard time. Okay, guys, so here's another game mode where Quicksilver is definitely going to outshine Deadpool, and that's because there's all defense down does not apply here. Quicksilver's just a massive damage powerhouse. He doesn't rely on all defense down, and that's why he's going to do so well here. I mean, look at the team that we got going on here. We're using She-Hulk and Coulson, the same as we did with the ABX run. And watch when I hit that tier 3, how much damage he does. Watch this. Look at this. Boom, 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 bye, bye, bye. I mean, it's just, the bars just dissipate, guys. He is insane. You know, Deadpool and Quicksilver both have their advantages and disadvantages in certain game modes. They're both equally amazing in my opinion. You know, I think Deadpool's amazing because immunity, iframes, and of course the all defense down. I think Quicksilver's amazing because of his iframes, all his penetrations, native penetration, and he doesn't rely on all defense down. His power is just raw damage. There's advantages and disadvantages to both characters depending on the game mode that you're playing them in. You know, personally, I think you should have both of them in your roster. They're both freaking awesome. Now, right there, you see me switch my character switch Quicksilver because he was in the middle of an iframe and I got a little worried, so I decided to switch. Something about Quicksilver, when he's doing certain skills and he's in an iframe, you can't just run away from them. So if he's in the middle of an iframe and Galactus is going to smack his hands down like right there, it might be a good idea to switch. I went ahead and said screw it right there and decided to tough it out because, you know, guys, you know me. Sometimes I like to play a bit aggressive. That's just how I am. Now, I would hit the 3 right now, but I'm a little worried if I jump up in the air, I'll take some damage from that blue, so screw that. But we did manage to get the 3, the damage accumulation from the 3, then the 5, then the tier 3. And yeah, we got all that damage on that tier 3 with the damage accumulation. And that's what you want to do. When you're starting fresh like that and your tier 3's off cooldown, try to hit your 3, cancel into the 5, then cancel into the tier 3. That way when you do your tier 3, you'll get your damage accumulation on top of doing the 5th skill and the tier 3. You'll do a whole lot more damage. But even if you don't hit that 3, and this is the amazing thing about Quicksilver, he's still gonna do amazing damage. I mean, guys, you don't need a CTP of energy on this guy. This dude's amazing. You could put a regular crit damage with damage proc obelisk on this guy, and he's going to come in here, and he's going to murder this frickin' thing. And you guys are going to see how much damage he does at the end of this. And I want to give a big shout out to Ali, and then there's some numbers behind his name. I didn't show up in the screen, but I just want to give a big shout out to him because he's playing with Shirag, and he's just sitting back doing nothing, letting Quicksilver do all this damage. So thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I mean, you don't have to worry about taking any damage. You know, Galactus is slow and sluggish, but because of Quicksilver's iframes, you don't have to worry about getting hit. I mean, the dude's freaking insane, man. I love it. Love it. And now right there, we don't want to hit our tier 3. We want to let Galactus do this crap. Come on now. Come on. Now we hit our 3, got our damage accumulation, hit our 5, then hit our tier 3. And that's exactly what you want. Now that damage proc came pretty late, but we still managed to do quite a few bars, which is pretty awesome. If that damage proc would have came at the beginning of that skill, at that beginning of that tier 3, oh man, you've been seeing some bye-bye bars big time, guys. Oh yeah. Watch out, watch out. Now you guys are going to notice something really funky right here. I had a little bit of a loose cable, and I couldn't move Quicksilver. Right, it's right in this phase. I'll point it out when it happens. But I was freaking out whenever I was playing this. I was like, no, no, no! I can't move! I can't move! And my cable was loose. And you're gonna see when it happens. It's pretty funny, man. Now look at this, look at this. I can't move Quicksilver. I'm trying to move him right now with my controller, but I can't move him, guys. So I actually had to unplug my cable, plug it back into my controller, because I'm playing on PC and I'm using a PS4 controller to get him to move. That's a pretty scary moment. But we still was able to get it done, man. We're a little far away, so I think I'm going to go ahead and switch here. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch. I got a little worried there. I don't want to play this over and over and over. One time's enough. Come on, buddy. And another thing about Quicksilver that I didn't even point out is he has the heal on his third skill. So even if you do take damage, he's going to heal. You know, we were talking about Deadpool and him. Deadpool does have a better heal, obviously. But Quicksilver's survivability is really so awesome. The heal's just fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, even when you're hitting just the 5 and the 4, he does decent damage. But really, it's all on that tier 3, man. That thing is insane power. Insane. Now, watch this, guys. Watch. Look at this damage. Watch this damage. What's that, like about 5 bars? Freaking nuts, man. So awesome. Just imagine if I put Nick Fury as the leadership in here. But I wanted to show you guys what a free-to-play set. I wanted to show you just how powerful Quicksilver is. Just how much raw damage this guy has. And that's why I wanted to show ABX and Galactus, because you can really see how strong this guy is. You know, with his, you know, just how powerful he is. He's freaking insane. There we were able to get our tier 3 in, while Galactus was doing his little sucking up juice power up there. Come on now. Enchant him, yeah. And we'll just do the old 5-4 here. And if you had the purple uni, guys, we already tested that. If you had the purple uni, you'd be just fine too, man. You don't need this uni. The purple one will be just fine. You'll still murder this game mode like it's nothing. Or ABX with that uniform. Either uniform. Which is pretty cool. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. So in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, we did almost 99% of the damage with this team. That is amazing. This guy is definitely worth picking up. So guys, let me know what you think about Quicksilver, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.